Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Adin Azizabila and they are my friends Haslinda Dian Pertiwi and Diko Aliati Saputra. We are from 9th group on pieces best practicum groups. So in here I will explain on PowerPoint about resonance lab report as the fulfillment of the English test. Happy watching. Okay friends, we will talk about what is resonance or definitions, practical steps, and result with conclusion. What is resonance? Okay, I remember in kindergarten I was taught to play the glass harp. About 5 glasses will be filled with water and hit with a spoon, and then they would sound like ting. Okay, I will give an example. Sorry in advance, I use iron cups because I don't have a glass cup in my home. So okay. When the glass is held with a spoon, a vibration is created in the glass. Okay, of course. And the vibration will produce a sound that propagates through the water. And this is a part of resonance. So, definitions of resonance is an event where an object vibrates due to vibrations produced by the sound source. Resonance occurs because first, the source and output frequencies are the same. Second, there is a thin membrane and airspace with a length equal to quarter wavelength. Third, resonance can only occur when the vibrating object first has an open and can also be open. Practical purposes. First, understand the phenomenon of resonance. Second, understand sound waves in air. Third, understand the working principle of the resonance tubes. Last, determine the speed of sound in air. Practical steps. First, room temperature was measured. Second, the piston located on the tube. Third, AFG or audio frequency generator was turned on above the mouth of the resonance tube. Then frequency was started from 300 Hz, while the piston was pulled slowly until the first loud hum was heard as first resonance. The distance was measured between the mouth of the tube to the piston. Next, the piston was pulled slowly until a loud hum of seconds resonance was heard. The distance between the mouth of the tube to the piston was measured. changing the frequency value on the AFG. Table of data practicum. Their frequency, distance 1 or L1, distance 2 or L2, lambda or wavelength, and velocity. At a frequency of 300 Hz, the distance are 0.264 and 0.844. The wavelength is 1.16 and the velocity is 340 meters per second. At a frequency of 400 Hz, the distance are 0.22 and 0.648. For the wavelength is 0.0856 and velocity is 342.4 meters per second. At frequency of 500 Hz, the distance are 0.166 and 0.512. For the wavelength is 0.069 692 and velocity is 346. At frequency of 600 Hz, the distance are 0.138 and 142. The wavelength is 0.0576 and velocity is 345.6 meters per second. At frequency of 700 Hz, the distance are 0.12 and 0.366. The wavelength is 0.04092 and velocity is 344.4. At frequency of 800 Hz, the distance are 0.10 and 0.32. The wavelength is 0.0432 and velocity is 345.5 meters per second. Graph and report. Their y-axis vertical line for wavelength and x-axis horizontal line for frequency. Report 1, 2 multiplied L2 minus L1 is an equation to obtain the length of the air column. L1 and L2 were obtained for practice when the resonance stood bass loudly for the first and second piston pulse. Report 2. The value of the velocity is obtained from the equation V is wavelength equals to f, where f is the frequency and the value of a wavelength is obtained from equation 2 multiplied L2 minus L1. Report 3. Based on graph, the lowest point is on 800 Hz frequency and a 0.0432 wavelength, and the highest point is on 300 Hz frequency and 1.16 wavelength. The graph goes down. This proves that the greater frequency used, the smaller the wavelength. But the higher frequency, the louder the buzzing sound will be. Conclusion. First, the higher the frequency, the smaller the wavelength. Second, the higher the frequency, the louder the buzzing sound will be. The last but not least, the manipulation variable is frequency, while the control variable is wavelength. I think it's enough. Thank you for your attention. See you again. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.